It's time for local stories from across the East. Local food. Local fashion. Local businesses. This is your home for local. This is the East's Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.
Hello and welcome to the East Daily Download. My name is Mark. I will be your tour guide alongside.
I'm Anissa. Hello.
And we are in Chocowinity on location with our friend Denise here at Extreme Action Park. And so we've been hanging out here all week, having a great time. We did a little bit of go-karting. Now we're coming into the roller rink. So tell everybody, once they get through what the process is, this is where you get your skate rental. So how does that all work?
Right, so once you come in the door, you'll get a wristband.
Okay.
That wristband, once you come in the door, you come over here to the skate rental. They'll check your armband. That'll let them know whether you want to rent skates or if you have your own skates.
So I think we're actually good because Anissa's got her
Inline skates,
Yes.
I was wondering, what type did you bring, Mark?
Oh, you'll see that soon enough. I brought my speed skates, my quads.
Okay.
As I'm sitting here admiring the case and the wheels on the wall, I'm getting a little bit, okay, I just need to take a deep breath. So I guess we don't actually need skates, but can you show people what they look like when they're there to get a pair of skates?
Yeah. I'm wondering what would be the benefit of each for this type of,
Right, so these are our typical quad rental skates. They're the classic 4 wheels instead of the inlines, which have the 4 wheels, in a row. Right. This is our most popular skate rental.
Okay.
We also do a speed skate, which is more of a, like what's in the case right here, the lower profile ones.
And what about inline skates? Do you rent those as well?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
These are our typical inline skates.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
you can rent those too.
That's how I like it. So what would be the benefit of one versus the other? Is it just personal preference?
It's a personal preference.
Cool.
Yeah, I think though, a lot of younger kids learn on the inline skates today compared to when I was growing up when we learned on this, because that didn't exist yet. And so I see a lot of people my age group wearing these and a lot of younger people wearing those. And so I know that if you I've tried the inline and it's like ice skating. It's a very different feel, whereas to you it's probably not a big deal at all. This would probably be a weird feel to you.
It's different because I'm so used to the inlines, but I've never done indoor inlining, so this will be a first.
Ooh,
so
we'll see how this goes.
We'll see how it goes.
You would think it would be simple and nice and smooth because it's a smooth surface as opposed to.
You never know.
I think you'll do fine.
I think you'll be just fine. You know what else is fine? This story that's coming up right now. So check this out, and we'll see you in a little bit here on the East Daily Download.
Now downloading Weather School.
Uranus is sometimes overlooked, but it holds many fascinations all its own. For starters, consider the orientation. Uranus actually has a well-defined, albeit faint, system of rings. The Hubble Space Telescope helped us to better image these rings in the early 2000s. According to NASA, Uranus is the only giant planet whose equator is nearly at right angles to its orbit. In other words, the planet is sideways. The Voyager 2 probe brought us the most famous images of Uranus back in the 1980s, revealing a striking blue-green color. The hue comes from methane gas in the atmosphere. A Uranian year is equal to 84 years on Earth, and for nearly a quarter of that year, the sun shines over the poles. This leaves half of the planet in the darkness of winter, so to speak. So it makes the winters here on Earth seem a little more tolerable by comparison, doesn't it? From the WNCT 9 on your side, First Alert Weather School, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Jackson. Class dismissed.
Now downloading Wacky Wednesday.
Okay, come out to Extreme Action Park. Enjoy yourself. Bring your whole family. Bring your friends. Bring everybody. Have a party. She'll help you. She'll get you hooked up with that. Look at her. She looks like the naturals, no big deal. This is when you pop up and go.
Learn how to make cool crafts on a budget. Check out my weekly DIY series, Let's Craft, every Monday on WNCT.com.
Hey, we're back here on the East Daily Download. Anissa and I are at Extreme Action Park. Now, we are joined by Lauren and Bryce behind the camera. I don't want you to think that we abandoned them after we had fun doing other stuff. So we are going to do some roller skating action here. She's brought her inline skate. She's already got it on. She's like, let's go. Come on, hurry up.
I'm ready to get on the rink.
I'm going to be a little slower in my process. One shoe at a time. I got to build up the momentum and build up the excitement and the energy.
Going slow motion like you are out there.
Anyway, in this bag I've got my skates. I've had these for a while. Let's see if I can get them out. My Rydell 265s.
That looks classic. I like it.
With my Fugitive wheels, but whatever. I'm just getting technical now. Anyway, why don't you check this story out? When we come back, we'll be heading more towards the rink, even though we're only like 3 feet from it right now. And it's nice and quiet here right now, so we'll have a little bit of quiet time out on the rink before everybody shows up here later. Okay, we'll see you in a little bit on the East Daily Download. Yeah, so talk about birthday parties. What does that experience look like when people come out here?
Oh, that's such a fun time for families and friends that come out here and bring their kids.
Yeah.
But we offer different party packages.
Okay.
Any type of budget we can usually accommodate. So our regular package will just include skating and the bounce house, the basic punch popcorn and all the paper products. But then you can get, upsell them or upgrade it, and you can do a plus package or a glow-in-the-dark party package, which is one of our most famous
Glow-in-the-dark.
ones.
What does that look like?
It's in a dark party room with the black light and glow decorations.
Okay.
But they get a glow cup and a glow necklace and a glow bracelet, and everything's flashing, and the kids get so excited. It's so cool.
Now, does the cake come with all that, or is the cake additional?
The cake is additional if you want us to provide one
Okay.
for a small fee. We'll do the cake for you, but most people like to do their own special cake for their
Gotcha.
special day, so we let them bring in their own cake or cupcake.
So let's talk about the concession area as well, because that's, I would imagine, a pretty busy place at certain times of the day or evening. What kind of things do you guys provide in the concession stand?
We have a lot of stuff in our snack bar and grill concession area. We do a lot of pizzas, whole pizzas or pizzas by the slice. Cheeseburgers, it's one of our favorite things.
You're making me hungry.
Yeah, hot dogs, chicken nuggets, chicken sandwiches,
So
funnel cakes, pretzels,
how
popcorn.
many people work back in the grill? How many?
Well, it can get busy over there.
Because that sounds like a full-service restaurant right there that you're talking. I mean, you have a lot of seats over there as well. So at any given time, are you guys making pizzas and hamburgers and just doing, I mean, you guys
All
are doing
of
a
it.
lot of, just like any normal restaurant would be.
At Evergreen Mill Elementary School in Leesburg, Virginia, 9-year-old Bellen Woodard and her 4th grade classmates are getting a lesson in history.
So we have the French and Indian War.
Bellen is now taking her coloring projects to a new level. It all started last year when she came home with some tough questions for her mom.
Do you know what people are referring to when they asked for the skin color crayon? And she said, no, what is it? And I said, it's the peach crayon.
Her mom, Tasha Woodard, says it was hard to hear, especially because it wasn't the first time. Bellen was the only African-American girl in her grade.
So I said, well, no, I don't know what you're talking, I don't know what they're asking for, but I presumed what they were asking for because that's been all of our experience.
Tasha told her to hand over the color brown next time, but Bellen had a better idea.
I'm going to ask them which color they want, because it can be a number of any colors. And so that's when the More Than Peach started.
She started with her classmates, giving out packets with Crayola multicultural crayons or colored pencils.
Bellen didn't stop there. She's working to get multicultural crayons or colored pencils into every elementary or middle school classroom in the district.
To fund the project, Bellin has used some of her earnings from modeling. She's also received donations from people across the country with similar experiences.
It seems like this is so much more than just about coloring.
Yes. So it's more about making sure kids know that they're included, and there's also not just one skin color.
Young artists creating a more colorful world, one drawing at a time. Nancy Chin, CBS News, Leesburg, Virginia.
Our nation's capital, decisions are made here that affect all of us. And today, more than ever, people want truth, understanding, and accountability. So join us every evening as we bring you CBS News original reporting from around the world, while keeping our eye on what's going on right here in Washington.
And bringing you the latest news and weather across the East.
The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell from Washington, D.C.
After WNCT 9 and Your Side News.
Hey, we're back here on the East Daily Download, Extreme Action Park in Chuckawinity. Anissa is out on the floor right now. I'm still getting my skates on. Told you it was a process. And she look at her. She looks like she's natural. It's no big deal. She's got the inlines on going. She's got the little flowing thing with her jacket on there. Anyway, hey, a quick reminder for you. We've got this thing called the WNCT mobile app. And on the WNCT mobile app, we have a link to watch the East Daily Download. So you can get it for free at the Google Play or the App Store, download it, and watch on the go wherever you are. So let's say that, say that you're at the Extreme Action Park and you're with your kids. And your kids are out skating, but you're not ready to skate or you don't want to skate. Well, you can sit here at the concession stand having a pizza or a burger and watch the East Daily Download while enjoying the food here and watching your kids skate as well. Okay, I'm finishing this up right now, getting these skates on, and I will go out on the rink in just a second. So why don't you check this next story out, and we'll see you back here in a little bit on the East Daily Download, okay?
It's like something out of a sci-fi movie, except this cyborg is covered in roller skates. French designer Jean-Yves Blondieu is the pilot of this custom speed suit, and he calls himself Roller Man. Blondieu made his first suit in 1994 and has since marveled fans around the world with 30 of them. The design's beauty is in its simplicity.
You simply put wheels where you have edges.
But the execution is where the skill lies, because these suits are fast. Rollerman says he's reached speeds of over 60 miles per hour, and at age 49, he has no plans to slow down. In fact, he's working on turning his alter ego into a comic book character. How's this for a title? Believe it or not, this cozy Las Vegas home is actually a repurposed shipping container. It's one man's vision for providing affordable housing to veterans and those in need. There are 2 model sizes, and each cost between $27,000 and $37,000 to renovate. The founder says the converted containers could be mass-produced to help solve a much bigger problem. And finally, a New Hampshire fisherman has got a whale of a tale to tell after reeling in a record-breaking 37-pound trout. Wow! Gross! The colossal catch not only shattered the previous state record by over 9 pounds, but the New Hampshire Fish and Game Department also said it's the largest lake trout caught in all of New England. For Take a Look at This, I'm Jeremy Roth.
It's ingrained in me.
Of course I know what the themes are.
Entertainment Tonight, that's what people want.
It's hard to think of Entertainment Tonight without.
Oh, I know it!
I mean, come on, since I was a little kid.
This is Entertainment Tonight. This is the Bible of show business.
Spring is just 2 days away, and we can start looking forward to the local harvesting of asparagus and lettuce. Be sure to check out the Leroy James Farmers Market on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. for your full layout of options. North Carolina's pork industry plays a critical role in supporting our state's economy. The North Carolina Pork Council reports total hog production in North Carolina ranks second nationally, right behind Iowa. The 2020 Coastal Envirothon competition began yesterday. High school and middle school teams competed in natural resources knowledge. Stay tuned as competition details come in. Tomorrow is National Poultry Day. The poultry industry has evolved from domestication in 8000 BC to now producing 50 million birds a year. And to finish this week's Farm Report, here's an Eastern North Carolina farm fact. Jones County harvested over 4 million pounds of tobacco and over 3 million broiler chickens. For the Eastern North Carolina Farm Report, I'm Katie Augustine.
Welcome to the Kelly Clarkson Show!
Kelly Clarkson is daytime television's newest superstar.
Kelly Clarkson!
Engaging with natural enthusiasm.
You know what I love about you? You have no chill. No. I have no filter, clearly.
Completely genuine.
It's just a really important thing that you know that she's working so hard.
She's giving the people what they want.
The gang is back together, y'all. It's an American Idol reunion. What was your favorite moment?
You came in and said, I was like, yo, she's fire right there.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Even if you're lying, I'll take it.
The Kelly Clarkson Show.
Kelly?
It rocks.
That was a lot of confetti.
Weekdays at 3 on WNCT 9 on your side.
That hammering you hear behind me is the start of building a brand new home for a woman and her very deserving family. It's also the first day of International Women Build Week. These college students are spending their spring break building a home.
This is going to be a great thing for community because I get to meet new people and potentially new friends.
Tessa Garcia is one of many students spending the week giving back. She traveled all the way from Sacred Heart University in Connecticut.
I just felt like this was what I'm supposed to do, and yeah, I just want to help families get a home.
Garcia and her classmates are helping to build a home for Alicia Killingsworth and her 4 children.
It's me, it's for me.
Killingsworth is working with volunteers to build her new home, a place that's more than just a roof over her family's head.
For us, this means stability, it means growth, it means, home.
When Killingsworth isn't busy caring for her children or working as an emergency nurse, she helps build homes for other people too.
The experience that even working on other people's homes was even greater than working on my own.
This experience is being shared by female builders to kick off International Women Build Week.
It seems like women are really underrepresented in the construction field, and so we really want to help teach them these skills and help them feel empowered on a work site.
New Bern's Mayor Dana Outlaw is also a part of the project.
It's so encouraging to see all the volunteers that are here today and for one common purpose, to put a family in a home here in New Bern.
The home is expected to be done sometime in June, but at the rate these guys are working, it could be done even sooner. In New Bern, Madeline Ashley, 9 on your side.
9 on your side Morning Edition is here with all the news impacting you from across the East and around the world. Whether you start your morning at 4:30 or 6:30, start it off right with 9 on your side Morning Edition. Watch on air, online, or on our mobile app weekdays from 4:30 to 7.
Good morning, Eastern North Carolina. Thank you so much for tuning in to Q&A with AQ, where you, the viewers, get to send in some great questions that I get to answer. So let's get right to it. The first question this week is, what is your favorite movie? My favorite movie that I can watch every time as if it was the first time watching it has to be Coming to America with Eddie Murphy. It's one of my favorite movies, makes me laugh till my stomach hurts. And it's just a great film. It's a classic for me, so that would probably be my favorite movie. I also like the Ace Ventura movies as well. Do you have a favorite TV show? Yes, I do, and it's 3 words. This Is Us. If you haven't seen it, it's phenomenal. It's on Netflix. Just kidding, Hulu, not Netflix. But it's great. It's such a good show. It's emotional. I probably cry every episode, but it's real and the writing is just great. So This Is Us has to be my favorite TV show for sure. Have you been to any Eastern North Carolina beaches yet? So bucket list is to go to the Outer Banks, but I have been to Atlantic Beach. I did go to Morehead City, but Atlantic Beach was probably the only one because I went to Pinole Shores, the aquarium, which was beautiful. So I had the chance to do that. Thankfully, my photographer Tree was able to drive me around the beach just to see it. We did get to walk on the boardwalk, which was wonderful. So I had that chance to do it, but I haven't been able to do a beach day yet, and that's definitely in my plans this year. Well, those are all the questions we have. Again, if you have any great questions, please send them to download@WNCT.com, where we can just, answer these questions and get real. So send them away. I'm Angie Casada, and you're watching East Daily Download.
What are online originals, local stories,
A grant is allowing Duplin County to continue helping senior citizens.
local documentaries,
Here today at the Ronald McDonald House of Eastern North Carolina. They've just finished their expansion.
special features,
I certainly need some help with my skills on archery.
behind the scenes,
From tap rooms to retail to fitness.
everything you need at your fingertips. WNCT.com online originals.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the East Daily Download, coming to you on location from Chalkwinity Extreme Action Park. Anise is out skating. I'm finally got my skates on, ready to go. So, from the East Daily Download Speed Team, we'll see you next time on another very special edition on location, East Daily Download. Bye-bye, everybody.
When we hit the road for the next edition of the East Daily Download, we meet up with our friends at the Down East Wood Ducks. We meet our featured pet, Shasta, in this week's Pet Visit. We've got part 4 of our interview with Extreme Action Park. And since it's Thursday, a loving home is coming your way. We'll see you on the next edition of the East Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.